Police. Seized uranium is weapons grade. 3. Allegedly sought to sell material which apparently came from ex-USSR Slovakia. 2 Hungarians and a Ukrainian arrested in an attempted sale of uranium were peddling material believed to be from the former Soviet Union, and it was enriched enough to be used in a radiological dirty bomb, police said Thursday. 3 men who were arrested Wednesday in eastern Slovakia and Hungary were trying to sell about a pound of uranium in powder form. It was possible to use it in various ways for terrorist attacks. Investigators were still working to determine who ultimately was trying to buy the uranium, which the 3 allegedly were selling for $1 million. He said police had intelligence suggesting that the suspects, whose names are not released, but were all men aged 40, 49, and 51, originally had planned to close the deal sometime between Sunday and Wednesday. Police moved in when the sale did not occur as expected, he said. One of the Hungarians had been living in Ukraine. 3 other suspects, including a Slovak national identified only as Eugene K., were detained in the neighboring Czech Republic in mid-October for allegedly trying to sell fake radioactive materials. It is unclear to what degree, if any, they played a role in the thwarted uranium sale. According to initial findings, the material originated in the former Soviet republics. The uranium had been stashed in unspecified containers, and that investigators determined it contained 98.6% uranium-235. Uranium is considered weapons grade if it contains at least 85% uranium-235. The arrests increased long-standing concerns that Eastern Europe is serving as a source of radioactive material for a dirty bomb, which would use conventional explosives to scatter radioactive debris. Experts say roughly 55 pounds of highly enriched uranium or plutonium is needed in most instances to fashion a crude nuclear device. But they say a tiny fraction of that is enough for a dirty bomb, a weapon whose main purpose would be to create fear and chaos, not human casualties so much. The danger is definitely there. Most of the buyers out there are law enforcement agents, and not all the materials out there are weapons grade. Eastern Slovakia's border with Ukraine is the European Union's easternmost frontier, and authorities have spent millions of dollars tightening security in recent years, fearing terrorists or organized crime syndicates could smuggle in weapons, explosives, and other contraband. Ukrainian authorities, Western governments, and international watchdogs repeatedly have warned that radioactive material in the nation's 15 operational reactors and the Chernobyl nuclear power plant could find its way into the hands of terrorists. In recent years, Ukrainian authorities have arrested more than a dozen people on suspicion of smuggling or purchasing radioactive materials. There are far too many incidents of material not being properly controlled. Richard Hoskins, an IAEA official, said If we can do a better job, we can help keep these materials from falling into terrorist hands. If terrorists ever succeeded in gathering enough material to make a nuclear weapon and detonate it, he added, the consequences would be so catastrophic, the world would be a very different place the next day. Concerns about nuclear smuggling have generally been focused on Russia and countries of the former Soviet Union, where security at nuclear-related industries deteriorated after the 1991 Soviet collapse. The U.S.-based Nuclear Threat Initiative, an organization dedicated to reducing the global threat from nuclear weapons, said in a report last year that Russia remains a prime country of concern for contraband nuclear material. Then, of course, there's also Pakistan. Yes, they probably have some real terrorists in Pakistan. There are many, many places they can get nuclear material from, and even perhaps completed nuclear weapons are ready to go. It's only a matter of time. Not really, nope, it's not if. It's only a matter of when. Not likely to be much longer. This is another sign of the last days. And there are many.